Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is Tony Holowitz and I want to thank you for being here. Today's tutorial is about pasting an Excel spreadsheet into a Microsoft Word document, and we're going to talk about this in some different parts because there's different ways you can do it. So what you see on my screen right now is a Word document, and what I want to do is I want to draw your attention down to an Excel document that I'm working with called Excel into Word 1. I'm going to click on this to bring it up on the screen. And what you'll notice here is you have, if you've looked at my Excel tutorials, you've seen this data before. This is from a spreadsheet called Tony's Place. It's a fictional pizza joint that we use to illustrate some things with Microsoft Excel. So one of the first things I want to show you is I want to show you how easy it is to copy and paste something. In fact, putting it into a Word document is really no more complicated than just selecting something, copying it, and pasting it. So I'm going to grab this right here. I'm going to drag down. I'm going to copy it by doing Control-C on my keyboard, holding the Control key down and hitting the letter C for copy. Now I'm going to go back over to my Word document. Right here where we have this blinking cursor, that's called the insertion point, and I'm going to do Control V as in Victor. Remember, you'd think paste is Control P, but P with the control is actually print. Control P is the shortcut for printing. So what we've done is we've taken this information, we've pasted it into the document, and that's pretty simple. We can print this out, we could work with that, that's very easy to do. But the dilemma we have here is when you work with Excel information and you're trying to paste it into Microsoft Word, this was easy because everything fit nicely. But let's go down a couple lines, and I'm going to go back to my Excel document. I'm going to click on Sheet 2, and again, we have the same data, but I've made it bigger. So what happens is, now I'm going to copy this. Again, I'm going to select it just to illustrate how I'm going to do this. I'm going to do Control-C to copy it. Now let's go back to our Word document. Go right below the first spreadsheet, and I'm going to go Control V as in Victor, and I'm going to paste it. And this is a good example of how we start to run into some problems. One of the first things you have to deal with is size differences and restrictions. When you're working in an Excel spreadsheet, a lot of times things get spread out, and they can get quite wide or quite deep. So one of the first things you want to notice about worrying about pasting things into a Word document is the fact that things might not size up properly, so that can make it awkward. So one of the dilemmas you have is getting everything to fit. And again, I'd ask you to rethink this. And in my next tutorial, I'm going to talk about a quick and easy way to link to a spreadsheet. And then we'll come back and illustrate a couple different ways you can do this on the assumption you're working with data that will fit. My name is Tony Holowitz. Thank you very much.